can we talk about something? Can we talk about why you all are so scared of blush? Like, I really want to talk about this. Um, if I get any more messages about how blush scares you, I'm gonna scream. Why is blush scaring everyone so much? I don't understand. Like, I see these colors and my heart pitter pats. like I don't get it. Like, why is blush scaring you guys? Like, is it that you don't know how to apply it? Is it just because it's so bright and you imagine this brightness on your face? Did you have a bad experience? See somebody with it applied terribly? Did you get teased? I don't know why is blush scaring everybody so much? Because what I see when I see blush is a chance to give your face some more dimension, to make it look more youthful. That's what I see. That's what I see, and that's why I love blush. I think it's so great, and there's so many different colors you can choose from. Like, guess what color blush I have on right now? I'm wearing this one. I mean, I don't think I look like a clown, right? And it was super easy to put on. And so I'm gonna show you how to wear blush. And I'm gonna show you how I have this whole palette on my whole face and what I do. This is a customizable palette. So you can choose a pressed powder, a bronzer, a blush, 3 different blushes like I did. This is blush number 6. It's a shimmery color. And I believe even Oprah said that every woman must have this blush. Yeah, Oprah. So it's, you know, you got to listen to Oprah here. This is number 6. It's a shimmery blush, and there's some golden flecks, golden undertones. It's just with this nice shimmer, not too much. It's not crazy shimmer. And this is like a peachy pink blush, matte. Obviously, I have dropped it and cracked it, but I use this one a lot. This is number 7, I think I said. All right, so let's just get into it. Let me just show you how easy blush is and what all you can do with it. By the way, we have a 6-well palette, which, unless if you do makeup on people often, I don't think that's really necessary so much. Or we have this 3 palette, and we have a double palette also for powders. Okay, so the first thing to keep in mind when you're applying blush is that you need to remember that it's not permanent, okay? So just keep that in mind, and then maybe you won't be so scared. Like, we have makeup wipes, guys. We have makeup wipes. We have foundation. You can blend it out. You can wipe it off. Like, it's so not scary. Did you realize the blush isn't permanent? Like, are you scared still? I'm not sure why it's scary. I really don't get it. So I'm going to show you what I do. And so a nice, okay, let me just backtrack here. When I was younger, I was told, I don't know who told me, magazines maybe, I don't know, Cosmopolitan. I was told to smile and then apply it on the apples of your cheeks. So in my mind, that was always right there, because that's where it's really fleshy. So then when I would not smile, it would be right here. Be really close to my nose, down pretty low. That's not where you want to put it. Now, if you're very youthful, you have a youthful face, or you're very young, I think you can get away with that, and it looks fine. I really don't think it's gonna be a problem. But, you know, I'm starting to get older. My face is starting to age and, you know, droop and all of that stuff. I'm gonna be 34, guys. I'm gonna be 34 next week. Like, it's time to apply makeup according to my age. So I'm gonna show you what I do. First, just for a rule of thumb, if you have no idea where your cheekbones are, I think my cheekbones are pretty prominent. Like, I can usually tell pretty well. But for me, I go like this, like 2 fingers there, 2 fingers here, and it's kind of about where my fingers meet up, and just touch. That's really a good starting point. And when I press there, I can feel that that is my cheekbone, and it's kind of where it really starts. So that's where I'm going to apply. Now I just made my face really red because I'm like rubbing it and touching it. But that's where I'm going to apply my blush. And, you know, just play around. If that doesn't feel like that's your cheekbone, you'll know because it feels hard. then, you know, try to find your cheekbone. Now this is a very pigmented blush, which means you have to be careful to not just swirl your brush in it and get tons on your brush, but it also means that your blush will last you forever. So I just barely tapped it, and you can see how much I have. So you can tap a little off, you can kind of dab a little bit, or you can just, you know, apply it and blend it in. So this is about where I want to apply it. It's right on my cheekbone, and it's up higher. That means it's going to lift my face a little bit. So I'm going to apply it and put majority right here and just kind of do a little swooping up. And so when I apply it, that's great. And now I can kind of buff it out a little bit. And that's okay if it kind of gets out of that little line, you know, because I want to blend it, of course. So, and look at that. That was so easy. Now, I am a lover of blush. I'm not scared of it, so much so that sometimes I put too much on, but I like it. Like, I like to put too much on. Like, I go a little crazy with the blush. So I might add a little bit more. And I definitely would suggest that you start off small and just build up as you feel comfortable with it, okay? So you see I'm putting it here, right where I'm not going like this, because if I did that, then I would be putting it right here and it'd be low when I don't smile. So I'm putting it up higher, and I'm just kind of buffing it out. I have a smaller brush. I'm not using this giant one. I'm using a smaller one, and I'm just blending it out. Voila, all done. That is it. Like, that was so easy, wasn't it? It was not scary at all. Now, I'm going to show you what else I do with this palette. If you have glowing, this is a great color that you can put on your eyes. So if you're traveling, just bring this, maybe pop a bronzer in there, and you are good to go. I just will gather a little bit right up top is where I gather it from my eyeshadow, and I just kind of place it on my lids. It gives this really pink, just this nice shimmery. I can put a little bit here. If you have a bronzer on hand, you can put that in your crease also. It's just such a pretty color for an eyeshadow. Also, if you want to add a little extra shimmer, you can do that. Like, this just gives like a nice little shimmer. I put a little bit of shimmer right kind of here because I don't have a lot of texture here. If you have a really textured skin, meaning like a lot of like larger pores or acne or whatever, I usually stay away from the shimmers a little bit, but I find places where I can put it, and right here is where I can put it, and I think it looks really pretty here. And these shimmers are so finely milled that it doesn't look like you have, you know, glitter all over your face or anything. All right, so that is finished now, and I showed you how to do this. Let me show you another little trick that I have up my sleeve. So put on a chapstick, a lip balm, even a lip gloss. And then, and this color is like the best, I think, for it. You want a shimmery color, I would say, well, maybe not, just play around, I guess. But this is number 3, and what I would do, there's golden flecks in there. I don't know if you can see from here, but there's just some nice golden hints to it. It's so pretty. Just kind of tap your finger on it and just dot it on your lips. And isn't that beautiful? Okay, that's it. So if you were going to go out and like on a trip and you want like just a really natural eyeshadow, blush, maybe I would say bronzer, pop a bronzer in there. I would like suggest like this would be your go-to palette, and you wouldn't really need much else except for like maybe a foundation palette, like these two together, and you really have all of your makeup set. You're good to go. So don't be scared of blush, guys. And if you are still afraid of it or unsure of how to do it, have any questions about blush, message me because I'll help you out. It doesn't even have to be about our blush, but to be honest, our blush really is good. It took them a year to formulate this blush. They wanted to make sure it was perfect. It is a good blush. It lasts, it's very blendable, it's long wearing, and it's very highly pigmented. A little goes a long way, and it will last you forever and ever and ever. Okay, so just message me if you have any questions, okay? Please don't be scared of blush. And worst comes to worst, you put too much on, you can remove it with a makeup remover. Like, there's nothing scary about it, guys. I promise you. All right, guys, have a good day. Bye.